Okay, so we made it on the boat. It was a bit confusing because we came to where the boats were, and then they told us we had to go back to 300 meters up the road past where our hotel is anyway. So, well, we got there, then they took us on this little electric mini bus thing, and now we are on the boat. I'll turn the camera around because it's. Oh, yeah, and Jeff is here, by the way. Yeah. Apparently, because of the rain over the last few days, there's a couple of caves that you would normally visit that isn't possible today because of the higher uh, water levels, and that's totally okay. I'd prefer to be safe. But at the end of the day, instead of paying the um, extra to get the boat for ourselves, we just paid the 250 dong each. So 500. That's about 30 $30 or so for the two of us. I love the way they use their legs for. Just clarifying, this is the Tam Coc. Out of the two ones, we did go past the other one, Chang'an ones. It's sort of much of a muchness, I guess. But we decided rather than doing both, we would do this one because we are staying in Tam Coc. It was walking distance, even though we walked back and forth and back and forth. But we decided this was our one that we really wanted to go to. Oh my goodness, there's some pomelos. Where's Suzanne? My sister. She loves those. Wow, look at all the pomelos growing everywhere. You can understand why they filmed Kong Skull Island in this area. Need to zoom out to fit it all in. These bungalows over here look cute. On the right. She's gonna try and sell us something.
Sorry? Australia.
I'm just being cynical. I thought she was trying to sell us something. Oh, maybe not. No, she is. She wants to take a photo of us. Of course, I knew there was something. You do become a little bit cynical over time. She was like, "Where? No." Engaged us in conversation about where we're from, and then suddenly pulled out a DSLR camera. So we're pretending not to look that way. I know that's their livelihood, but we don't need that. Very interesting. Lots of shrines and stuff over in there. Certainly the view to die for. Sorry, that's disrespectful. Jeff's just groaning at me. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Jeff was just saying the weed that's in here is like stuff that you pay a fortune for to get at the pet shop for your fish tanks. Our driver's clearly quite strong. She's overtaking. I'm just saying what an incredibly precious sort of ecosystem it is here. Just the amount of wildlife that you can hear, and the plant life, and just, yeah, perfect balance. There's birds flitting about. It's pretty hard to see them, but there are a lot. Last night, while we were sitting up on the rooftop of the hotel villa that we're staying at, there were bats flying over, and then we did see like the tiniest little bat coming, perhaps trying to get the geckos even. I'm not sure, but there were little tiny bats flying around as well. So I'd imagine that they would love the cave systems in these places. Like in there. Looks like two in the little caves just there. And look up on the top of the mountain that direction. I think that's where we were this morning, where we climbed up the mountains at oh wow.
On the other side.
The newer cave viewpoint up in there. I'm just approaching what appears to be our first cave.
Lay down.
Jeff just said he may have to lay down. Tall people problems. I could probably just stand up. Beautiful. And they're coming out the other end. Water lilies and some sort of stalk. Stunning. Randomly, as you're going along, there are places like this hut on the side of the river. No idea. So that was the lady who's rowing, just told us that because the water's quite high at the moment, that we may need to sit down further in the boat, but I think that if we just ducked, perhaps, because there's nowhere for us.
It's quite low.
That's okay.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of room. We really do have to duck here. Very cool. And then you come out into this. The lady was just telling us that normally this area that's on the opposite side of where those fresh rice things have been made, planted, that on the opposite side of that is normally dry. So you can see that that's not the case right now. And she did just tell us with Google Translate that this third cave, which would normally be part of the tour, is too flooded at the moment, which you can see above Jeff's head there. You can see that it's like, yeah, there's no way that you would get through there, which is totally fine. So we turn around and go back, which is good too. Thank you. Oh, we're spinning around. Heading back to the way that we just came. So we're about 45 minutes in already. Just slightly overloaded with bamboo. We're almost back at where we started now. This is the ending slash beginning. It's been about an hour and a half of just absolutely incredible scenery and everything. Could not recommend it enough. Even on a drizzly day, the amount of birds and insects and everything that we've seen, it's just been amazing.